From an interview with the movie's director Colin Trevorrow, to the new Jurassic World website that's been released, and possibly the real identity of the D.Rex. All this is coming up in the video. So first things first, let's start off with the interview which was just published after the trailer from Jurassic World, which states that Colin Trevorrow says there's going to be multiple dinosaurs wreaking havoc in this movie. It's not just going to be a Diablo T-Rex, and that's what the D-Rex stands for, is Diablo T-Rex. He says like the mosasaur, so already he said the mosasaur is going to be a threat, and thank God, because that's what we're waiting for. The whole reason I think the Jurassic World logo is blue is because of this new dinosaur, which is the mosasaur. Just like we saw with the with Jurassic Park 3, we had the Spinosaur. We're gonna have exactly the same sort of thing going on here. It's blue. People have suggested it's blue because most of the world is blue. That's possible, but I still think it's because of the mosasaur. He says the raptors aren't tame, that just like tigers and lions and other deadly carnivores, there is a special relationship, and these raptors won't hesitate turning you into food. I think this is hopping back to the original Jurassic Park novel, where the raptors weren't too deadly, but they weren't tame either. And what we have been waiting to hear is that he confirms that T-Rex is going to be in this. Not only that, it's been confirmed there is going to be an enclosure called T-Rex Kingdom. Is the D-Rex going to fight the T-Rex? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it, and this brings me to the D.Rex. First off, I want to confirm that the D.Rex is a mixture of DNA, it is a hybrid, and it is a T-Rex, raptor, and cuttlefish, as we know of yet. It seems a bit strange for me for them to put cuttlefish in there aside from anything else, so we'll probably find some more out as time comes. Now, there have been lots of fan art out there of the D.Rex. This one in particular was one of the first ones leaked, or supposedly leaked, but it's fake. It turns out that this dinosaur here is an allosaur, and it's from a model series where some allosaurs are taken down in a patasaur or something like that. So if you've seen that and you think that's a D-Rex, that's not it. So I'm going to give you a second to look away now, because I think this is the D-Rex, and I'll tell you why. So this, I think, personally, is the D-Rex. The reason why is that there is only one picture of this floating around the internet. There has not been multiple pictures of the same poster, so someone's been very sneaky, put it up in the room and taken a picture of it. The reasons why I think it's a D-Rex? One, those claws. Again, it's a 3 claws. It is pale in complexion. So going back to the trailer where Chris Pratt is being chased, it's exactly the same sort of color, and the fingers are the same. Also, if you look on the back, there is spines. Again, just when the kid is sort of stuck in the visitor center or wherever it is where there's merchandise, you see the spines sort of go by. And again, that's another Diablo's T-Rex. Speaking of the kids, the whole reason why they've gone to Jurassic World is, you can see here, this is their mother. I'm pretty sure. I think it's their mother. I've heard it's their mother. And the whole reason that they are going over to Jurassic World is for this woman. This is their auntie. So they're going over to visit their auntie, basically. And I want to talk about this character a lot more. Something very special about the Jurassic Park movie, the original one itself, wasn't just the dinosaurs. Yes, they were amazing, but you honestly don't care about all that unless you invest in the characters, and that is something key in every movie. So if we talk about Alan Grant just for a split second, again, we start off the movie, he looks very clean. He doesn't care about kids or anything like that at all, even though Ellie Sattler's wanting him to. So by the end, his costume is changed, and that is a very, very common technique that film directors will use to portray the changing in character as internal. So we see at the very start he doesn't like kids, and now he's sat there with Tim and Lex right next to him, happy, and we sort of get that sort of, yeah, I like kids. Now, talking about this character, we sort of see the same. At the start, she looks very uncomfortable in this scene here. She's very clean, she's been in a lab, and by the end, we can see that she's dirty, she's tattered, she's changed in clothing, which also represents a change of character in herself. So I'm quite looking forward to see what they're doing with this character. Again, I'm not thinking she's gonna die. She looks like a very, very important character. And this is the Jurassic World website. I'm guessing the website is going to change as we get closer to the movie date. But what's amazing about this, it really portrays Jurassic World as a real life attraction. It has such things from applying to internships and an all-around overview of the park, all the dinosaurs, and security steps they have taken to make sure the park is okay. But now this is very similar to when The Dark Knight sort of appeared. There was a website, a police website, where they were looking for the Joker, and as time went on, it sort of went down. It looked like the Joker had vandalized it, and It was an amazing ploy, so I'm guessing as Jurassic World gets closer, they're going to start having problems, new trailers are going to come out showing more and more things, and it's just going to build up the hype towards the film, and I'm pretty sure the website's going to be down. Some things went wrong, but thanks to this website, it's also shown us a legit version of the island. So again, at the top we can see the off-limits area. We still have no reason or any inclination why this whole area has been cordoned off. This is a volcano. I don't even know if that was even in the book or anything. They just decided to put a volcano, so maybe that's going to have something to do with the whole storyline. Again, did say that the visitor center was going to be in this movie somewhere, whether it's just going to be sort of an opening or a film where this was like, this is what happened and now it's been completely changed, or whether or not it's going to be a sanctuary for the characters to go to. But if we take a closer look at this map, we can see the aviary is very close to the lagoon, so if things go wrong, could we have people plucked out of canoes? It's very possible. Also, there is a hotel close to the botanical gardens. So, are we seeing when everything goes to hell, people running out of the hotels straight into forested areas where they're going to be picked off by passing dinosaurs, or God knows what? All I know is that there might be a possible chase scene here. What I'm disappointed to say is that the mosasaur looks like it's locked in the center of the island. There may be possible ways for it to get out, but as this map shows, it looks like it's very locked. And also, so is the water park. So that kind of sucks, because I was hoping to see some sort of mosasaur terrorizing, eating hundreds of people. But the size of this creature, I'm pretty sure it could eat like over 100 people in one mouthful. So maybe we're kind of lucky that it's not going to happen. Again, this area down here is the golf course, which takes up a substantial amount of the island. I mean, I know golf courses are big, but Jesus, this is big. So maybe we're going to see lots of rich people getting eaten. But south of that is the ferry port. So, is it possible that this is going to be in the final act, and as they run through the sand and everything, the Diablos Rex or whatever, we're going to see a huge fight between dinosaurs, maybe the D.Rex fighting two T.Rexes. It has already been confirmed that the D.Rex is going to be bigger than the T.Rex. So, maybe we're going to have a gang up of T-Rexes against D-Rex. I don't know. Although something I'm noticing on the website is that we're seeing no raptors. There is not a single sign of raptor paddocks or enclosures. So it's possible that these dinosaurs have been cordoned off. They're too deadly and they don't want to repeat of what happened previously on Isla Nublar. But I am very excited to say that this whole island is a non-smoking island, so at least we're not going to see any forest fires or death of lung cancer. So I hope I've covered every bit of news that's come out so far. Of course, there's always going to be new ones, and I intend to cover those. So until next time, I'll see you later.